I'm always embarrassed when I go in there, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm in my like workout clothes.
Is Don in the workout clothes too?
Yeah, he's in
Sometimes.
his dog walking clothes. He's in his office dog walking clothes in the office. He brings our dog with him sometimes, and our other dog before that. But yeah, discipline, hard work. Yeah.
That's kind of those two values I think are really ones that have carried forth into kind of the ethos of the
And family first. What I was talking about with that discipline and that dedication, he expected that of all of his children, and including Laura and I to start with, but down through the years. I mean, Haley was raised with that same kind of hard work ethic, but it really is about family. Because of our devotion to our family, our dedication to our family, we're going to make this work. And so it's not a joke to call it Jackson Family, because it's really one of the core values is family, and that's what got us through this. We wouldn't have been doing this, and honestly, Jess didn't pay us that well to be doing the kind of work, the level of work we were doing that other people in the industry, deserve to get.
He was proud of it, actually.
Yeah.
I remember once
Yeah.
I met with Jess and Bob Mondavi, and I forgot what we were meeting about, and we went out to lunch or something, and Bob was saying something, how he had, Michael working for him and Tim working for him, and, family members, and Jess said, well, how much are you paying him? And so he told him something, and it's like 7 times the amount he was paying me. He was so proud. He said, well, I'm paying him like half that much, and he's the general counsel for the company. And he was just tickled that, he could tell
Had you for
Mondavi
so
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna, I think we're sort of all saying similar things, echoing it. But to me, I think some of the biggest values that are really prevalent for all of us, and for me personally, are sort of hard work, that dedication, and to me, it comes, in my experience of my grandfather. His reason for working as hard as he did really came from a deep drive to want to care for his family, and not just his family, but the families of his employees. And so working hard was not only enjoyable because of the personal success he had, but because of the success he could see that he was giving to not just his children, but his employees and their families as well. And tied in with that, was this deep love and admiration for land, and for that, to be able to be in touch, with the world and his outside community through caring for, the lands that we owned, and making sure that they remained there for his children to enjoy, and as well as his community's children, to enjoy. So I think, when Mom was talking about family first, even though there's these, big, or more, big picture values of hard work and determination, those sorts of things, and even sustainability, to me, I think it really does come from that family drive.
Haley's a great example of like how the hard work has been, channeled through to the grandchildren. When she's worked at over at McLarenville at our Yangara winery with Max. She's worked in the Seg, Chateau Le Seg.
Twice, two seasons.
2 times.
Yeah.
She's worked at Hartford. She spent a little time in Chile. But I can remember our assistant winemaker at Hartford. We have interns from all over the world come in and work there every year. And so Haley, worked shoulder to shoulder with these guys, and they would give work orders out at the beginning of the day, and to 5 or 6 of the different, most of these were kids 20 years old, more like Haley's age, maybe a little younger, who were families owned wineries in Germany or in Italy or in France, and they come over for experience to work at our winery. And Tian, he's our South African assistant winemaker, he'd give out the work orders, and he said, God damn it, I give out the work orders and Haley's back in 10 minutes. She's asking me for more work.
I don't think it was
Everybody else,
quite
nobody
that
else
fast.
is finished with it.
Yeah, I think we got pretty creative towards the end of harvest, especially. You know, it starts to slow down. You have that big rush right at the peak of harvest, and you know everyone's just trying to manage and get as much done in that day as you possibly can. You know, so there's at one point there's not enough hours in the day, but then towards the end you often have still more interns than you sort of need, and so by the end of it we got really creative about, okay, well, how about we paint the windowsills in the cellar and maybe we'll scrub the rails because they've gotten a little, all the moisture in the air has gotten them a little calcified or whatever it was. I don't know the chemical reaction that was going on, but in any case.
Yeah, Haley, I love what you were talking about, like not just big picture values, but more specific.
Yeah.
One of the things that we're working on, is talking about the sustainability, the land stewardship, that sort of thing, which you were getting at, the love and admiration of the land. I mean, it'd be great to hear from you guys about,
I think talk about the land. The other thing I always think about the family values, because I spent much more time with you than these guys, is the quality piece when you talk about your wines and some things. When we did that pitch for the KJ American Wine of the Year, to a T, everyone talked about quality, Rick, or all of you, of course, Barbara. So maybe you can hit on both of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that I think early on just decided that oak barrels would improve the quality of a wine.
Is it okay if I run to the restroom real
yeah,
quick?
do you know where it is?
No.
I gotta find it too. We'll find it together.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll make
I'll
it
be
a
right
team
back
effort
too.
here.
All right.
You sure?
I know where it
Oh.
is. It's kind of down and
Yeah.
through. Like you have to go
Walk
take
down,
you.
see the kitchen, make a right.
Right.
Do you want to
Great.
I'll
pause this?
check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You going to?
Take a-
Yeah. Well, it's
Take
an
a
important
breather,
story.
breather
Everyone's
time,
talking about quality.
Say it again?
Need a breather?
No, I'm all right.